Bizness by tUnE-yArDs, and it's just based on D minor pentatonic scale for alto, and if you're playing tenor, it would be G minor pentatonic scale. So on alto, the notes are D, F, G, A, C, D. So once you have the notes, play the melody slowly first, and have a tempo so you keep in time. So I got it at a slow tempo. And once it's comfortable, gradually clock up the tempo until you get to the original tempo. But make sure each playing is comfortable before you increase the speed. Articulation, you could play it slurred with air attacks and a little bit of tongue, or you could play it using back tonguing, where you tongue the first note and then you slur in pairs after. Da 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 da. But because it's quite a fast melody, you wouldn't tongue all the notes, so you would just choose a few. So this is an example. You see how you have some notes sticking out and they're on the offbeats. You get the idea. And the opening melody is played by two instruments, so you have this swapping of the melody. So there's, for example, two saxophones, so the first saxophone starts and then the second saxophone comes in. So saxophone 1, so you have the 4-beat entry between the two instruments, and then it transitions into a 2-beat entry between the two instruments. You get the idea. And then after the 2-beat entries, it goes into simultaneous improvisation. And again, it's just based on your D minor pentatonic scale. And the best way to go about composing your impro is start on one note and play a rhythm on it. So the first note I might choose is D, the tonic. And have your metronome going just to keep your rhythm and to know where the beat is. So you get the idea, and then you add another note from the pentatonic scale. So you might play an improvisation just based on 2 notes, and you're thinking about rhythm. And then gradually add notes from the scale, and remember, you don't have to use all of them. So it's about the rhythm that you create. So the entries go 4-beat entries, then a 2-beat entries, and then it shifts into the simultaneous improvisation. And you know when to fade out when the singer comes in. So that's a brief summary of the opening horn line, and I hope that's helpful and you can apply it in your playing.